Really, before I even jump on this article, I'm going to tell you a little something. Being a YouTuber like 12 years, going on 13 or something like that. One thing that I've heard even Mr. Beast say in a video where he was being interviewed. You have to make videos that people want to watch. In a nutshell, that's how you become successful on YouTube. The entertainment industry knows this, that you have to make things that people want to watch. You guys used to do that all the time, didn't you? You had some misses, had some wins, had some in-betweens. But for the most part, you guys were doing pretty well. Okay? You are not making movies that people want to watch. You are not making television series that people want to watch. You're not writing comic books that people want to read. You're not making video games that people want to play. This is the reason why you are failing. It's not us. Okay? It's not us. You have to make stuff that people want to pay for, to buy, to own, to experience. If you're not doing it, it's not our fault. Okay? To no one's surprise, members of the Access media are blaming fans for ruining Star Wars rather than the Lucasfilm employees who are pushing queer, feminist, and woke agendas. The latest attack on fans came from Livy Scott in an article at Inverse titled, "The Acolyte Isn't Ruining Star Wars, You Are." In the article, Scott declares that the Acolyte, the Acolyte, is one of the best, the best, you serious? To the galaxy far, far away in a long time. BS. Embracing decades of nostalgia while also thinking critically of the franchise's legacy. She then adds it also might be the most diverse Star Wars story yet, and while that's definitely a boon for marginalized fans, it made the Wokalite, the target of a vocal splinter of the fandom. From there, she makes it clear who she's disparaging in the article. Whether you know them as the fandom menace or a cluster of blue checkmark users on Twitter, there's a lot of blue checkmark users on all sides and in the middle. It's impossible to escape their orbit. No, it's not. Just don't watch or watch our videos. Don't read our articles. Don't come to our media. Check this out. I don't watch anything that I don't like to watch. The only exception is stuff that I'm reviewing, like the Acolyte right now. Okay? But other than that, I don't watch any YouTubers that I don't like. I don't read any articles from any magazines that I don't like, that I don't trust. I don't do any of that. Okay? Why stress myself out? Why hate watch? No, sorry. It's impossible to escape their orbit. The same folks that review bomb the diverse swings like Marvel's and Turtles and Lord of the Rings prequel, The Rings of Power, have now set their sights on the Acolyte. Now, they just weren't good, okay? They just weren't good. As I expected from a member of the Access media, she labels individuals who do not like the woke agenda that has ruined these various franchises as bigots. She states the Acolyte is not actually ruining Star Wars, but the bigoted backlash is definitely ruining the fun for everyone else. You see how I told you that they will lie on you if you don't like something? Just to try and smear your name, make you look bad, ruin you in some way. They will lie. When you have to lie to win an argument, you've already lost. She continues with the typical fare of ifs and phobes. It's not outright shocking to see something like the Acolyte marred by racists, misogynistic, and even anti-LGBTQ backlash. My God. They do everything they can, man. The article gets outright laughable at one point when Scott writes, comments on set design and screenwriting have turned into misogynistic microaggressions. Oh, another one of the hot buttons, microaggressions. One of the terms that I've heard that I don't use. Against Hedlund, even critiques on the series have been weaponized by its haters. After making all these accusations, she then declares that the true culprit behind the criticism of Star Wars is male entitlement. She says the origins of this toxicity aren't difficult to figure out. At the end of the day, it boils down to entitlement. Many male fans feel like they own the franchise and are determined to safeguard it from anyone that could challenge that ownership. No. Males are the base of the fandom, and it is targeted toward them, or it used to be targeted toward them, and now they're watching it, and it's being done badly, horribly, and they're voicing their honest opinions. That's what's going on. That makes it harder for desperate groups of to coexist. Yeah, because fans loved Leia, okay? Fans love Padme, okay? Fans loved Lando Calrissian, okay? Like, stop. Stop with trying to say that they're misogynists, because they're not, because they love the female characters. Stop trying to say they have a problem with race, because they love Lando, okay? And people really liked Finn in the beginning until they saw what they did to him in The Last Jedi. Matter of fact, people loved Rey in the first movie. They liked Rey. They liked Finn. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. These are absolute lies. There's an extremely small portion of the fandom that is really like that. The majority that do not like that, like this, everything that's being done, are in their right mind. They just like good entertainment, and they've been fed garbage. That makes it hard for the coexist, and it's even harder for any non-white, non-male creatives hoping to tell stories with the franchise. It's not even worth addressing any of these arguments made by Scott because they are simply untrue. See? That's what I just said. The entire article is a lie. Fans are not the ones ruining Star Wars. It is indeed the executives and the creatives at Lucasfilm who are in control of the franchise. George Lucas even recognizes this during an appearance at the Cannes Film Festival. Lucas said, I was the one who really knew what Star Wars was, who actually knew this world, because there's a lot to it. The Force, for example. Nobody understood the Force. He added, when they started other ones after I sold the company, a lot of the ideas that were in the original sort of got lost. But that's the way it is. You give it up, you give it up. I am done with this, man. And it's like down to 20% now. It is down to 20%. That's for making bad material. Okay? That's where it's from. 10 million subscribers. Woo.